You can even bring your emotional support dolphin to work if you want. Like, we've got a special pool in the back just for that, because some of our employees have requested that.
The views expressed in this video are for entertainment purposes only and don't necessarily reflect the views of the creator.
Ah, man. Fuck, man, I'm way too nervous. Oh, why can I never calm down in situations like this? I mean, just look at this. Like, I tried drinking coffee. I've had 5. It still hasn't calmed me down. Like, I really need this job, man. Oh, I'm on the edge of bankruptcy. I can't take this any longer. My mailbox is filled to the top with unpaid bills. If I don't come home with a job today, my wife's gonna divorce me. Fuck. I can't let that happen, man. I can't even afford alimony. She can't know. Why? Why would she even divorce me? Wait a minute. Back when I had a job, she still makes more money even than back when I had a job. So that just means if we get divorced, I'm the one who gets the alimony. Holy shit. This is the best idea ever. I'm going to fuck up the job interview, tell them everything they don't want to hear so that they will definitely never hire me. I will get the divorce because my wife will be pissed, and then I can get the alimony, and I never have to have a job again. Hey, I'm Mr. Hester. I've got an interview with Mr. Green at 2 p.m. Ah, I'm Mr. Green actually. Nice to meet you. You can just call me Aaron though, like we're on a first name basis here at this company. We like to keep a pretty flat hierarchy, you know. Yeah, sure, works for me. Then just call me Nate then, I guess. So, do we go to your office or what's the deal? No, we can just talk right here. Like, I'm quite open with my staff, you know. There's nothing I need to hide from them. So, well, let's just start then, right? So, if you could, please just tell me a little bit about yourself. Oh, well, there's so much. Where do I even start? Well, so from an early age on, I was always a troublemaker, you know. I always made noise in class. I bullied everybody else. Actually, in 12 years of public education, I was able to go to 15 different schools. I also have 5 DUIs, and I was able to get myself on the terrorist watch list in 37 different countries. Oh wow, okay, that's quite the accomplishment, like really impressive. I don't think I could do that if I had 40 years to do it. Like, you must have a lot of ambition. Okay, so what are some of your weaknesses? Okay, so my weaknesses are I cry very easily. I constantly get mental breakdowns. Basically, if I have any work to do, I first have to go see my therapist so he can calm me down and walk me through what I have to do. I've also never been on time for a shift ever. What I do is I show up for the lunch break, then I go to the bathroom for 2 hours after I've eaten my lunch. Then I do half an hour of actual work until 5, and then it's time to leave and I just go back home again. Oh, well, as surprising as it may be to hear, we've actually got an in-house therapist our employees can go to anytime they need. So, like, we really want to be supportive of our staff and of their mental health and that stuff, you know, as much as we can. You can even bring your emotional support dolphin to work if you want. Like, we've got a special pool in the back just for that, because some of our employees have requested that. And, well, what are your strengths? Like, where do you really shine? Oh man, my strengths. Oh, I don't know. I have so many, you know. Like, I'm a perfectionist. I will make 1,000 copies of a document until you run out of printer ink because I want to get it just right, you know. I have a huge drinking problem, which means I've learned to be able to work with the worst hangovers ever every day of my life. And at the office party, I can drink everybody under the table. So you definitely want to have me on your beer pong table. Whoa, okay, that's amazing, man. Like, we have a bunch of people on staff that I think you'd be perfect for. Plus, I suck at beer pong, so I definitely want to have you on my team. Okay, now this is a bit of a big picture question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Oh man, that's a tough one. Okay, so in 5 years, let's see, 5 years. Oh yeah, so in 5 years, I see myself either living off government welfare from food stamp to food stamp, or in a prison. Like, why should I have to work to be happy? It's all just a part of the tyrannical patriarchy anyway. Capitalism is the root of all evil. You're a slave of the system. We should all just be drinking fair trade coffee with oat milk, wearing overpriced second-hand clothing, smoking joints under a tree, or taking acid at the nearest rave. And if the revolution doesn't come, they can just throw me in jail, because I believe taxation is theft, and I haven't paid income tax in 3 years. Wow, okay, you really have some strong convictions and principles. I like that. We need more people like you who are willing to take a stand for what they believe in. Okay, now my last question is, it's quite simple actually. What are you thinking of, what are your salary expectations? Oh, that's quite easy. So I'm terrible with money. I'm in tons of debt, so I'm gonna need a really high salary to cover my expenses, you know what I mean? So I was thinking $250 million a month and 51% of the company shares so that I could become the majority shareholder. I think that's a fair thing to ask for, right? You know what? I think we can actually do that. Out of all the people I've interviewed for this entry-level position, nobody stood out as much as you or had a vision for themselves or society like you have. So I think the company would really benefit from your employment. So yeah, you've got it. I'm gonna give you the job. Welcome to the team. You're kidding me, right? You were supposed to hate every answer I gave you. How are you giving me this job?